They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. And now it's second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Running the sweep with McLaurin. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's a 2nd and 7. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson.
Ready up.
Lance now on first down. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. The Niners at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. 2nd down, and again it's Davis Price. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And now they'll throw with Lance. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Sermon. That one, a first down pickup of 8. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league that's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing now is Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Someone needs some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now back to throw. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching.
So retract. They'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Lance going to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards. Play action. Now it's Lance. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance. But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Davis Price on 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Sermon now on 1st and 10. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Lance now to throw. He's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first.
Okay, right.
Here's Sermon. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
Second down. Here's Davis Price. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Lance looking to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. Trey Sermon. He scored.
Alert! Alert!
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They'd love to just start back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. They'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's not.
Ready!
On play action, Lance taking a shot for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
On the double.
Here's Lance. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Here's Lance to throw it. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Holding. Offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side.
Still third down.
Nap for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It'll be a loss of...
On the check.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Unlock line. No. Check. Panthers. Reload.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw here. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough.
Okay, ready? Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that will be incomplete. Big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Set, ready.
Lance, a give now to Sermon. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Got his target, Samuel. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Out of the gun now on third down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're good.
Ready up. Ready.
Off of play action, here's Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for the Commanders' touchdown. Lance going back to the air after the pick six. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
So we've reached halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back, Charles.
Ready, play.
The drive starts with a carry by Sermon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Okay, alert! Alert!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Drake Jackson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. They'll set up to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Lance. Looking middle, and that's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Lance run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Lance. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm is the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
79 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Sermon on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
Pollard. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in with Arma. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So unable to throw.
Okay, break.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards. Straight ahead, it's Sermon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Lance now to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. 29 yards. And the 49ers have answered back. Quarter touchdown of their own to And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And in the third.
Ready, set. No, Jack Panthers. Reload.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check. Roll.
They'll go again with Gibson. We'll get an injury stoppage, and it appears to be the wideout, Jahan Dotson. He's the one shaken up. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Tony Pollard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target.
Ready.
And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Lance looking to throw it. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Here's Lance. They'll leave that underneath to Sermon. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game. And there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it. And no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. Lance going to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. On 2nd and 7, Lance firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ready.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. They'll look to throw again. Drops this one down to Sermon. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Back to throw. Lance. They'll set up the screen for Davis Price. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. And now off to the races, down the right side. The 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson. Complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Lance. Catch made. It's Moreau. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Back to throw. Lance. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Come on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Second and 2. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They run the jet sweep. Dotson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll go option to the short side. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other. Throwing on first down is Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now Lance. Dancing to his left. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throwing here to Kittle yet again. Caught. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. Throwing now is Lance. The quick slant caught. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.